Welcome to the Fresh Look on Films presented by Wendy's, the official hamburger of NCAA football. I am Michael Felder. We're here in the Stadium Studios. We're broadcasting on Twitch. You can find me in the chat, of course, as It's Felder, ITSFELDER. But I'm not going to keep you waiting any longer. We've got my man right here. 2009 Player of the Year in the ACC.
Yeah.
2009 unanimous All-American. Countless records. I would say a legend in Pickens County. You know what I'm saying? Clemson running back CJ Spiller, what's going on, dude?
Oh, man, nothing much. Just enjoying my time up here. It's been fun.
Dude, we're happy to have you in the studio. We're happy to get things rocking and rolling. Everybody that's tuned in here on Twitch, I'm going to make sure I hop in there and say what's up to you guys. This is going to be fun. We're going to be testing your brains. We're going to test CJ's out as well with how much he remembers from this game, but also from his career. We're going to hit on some trivia questions. Now, keep in mind, we're going to test you. We're going to test you out on some trivia questions. We're going to do 5 over the course of this game. The final trivia question, you have a chance to win free hamburgers for a year. Now, you cannot win. I will say that right now. I cannot win. So it's up to you guys in the chat for Twitch to let us know if you know what it takes. We're going to test your brain out with this first trivia question right here. The first trivia question that we've got is CJ Spiller score. Nope, that was wrong. Here we go. Got it now. Here we go. I had to get it pulled up. CJ, you set the TD record for Clemson.
Yep.
For the single season. And the question to all the trivia folks out there is, what was the record? How many touchdowns did he score when he set that single season record for touchdowns for Clemson, for the Clemson Tigers of 2009? Now, I'm sure you know the answer. Let's let it breathe for a second here in the chat. We're gonna let it breathe in the chat for a second. We're gonna get to it. Let's get this thing started though. Let's get the film started watching this game. We're gonna go down to a small box. We're gonna let you guys watch the game with us. Anything you've got to say in the chat, we'll get it in here. But I want to get into this. I mean, it's NC State. You guys are, it's 2009.
Yeah.
This is starting to become Dabo Swinney's football team. You guys, there you are, arm in arm, walking down the field. What's your thought process going to Raleigh to go play this game?
Well, we knew it was going to be a hostile environment.
Sure.
Always playing up there.
That's a tough place to play, right?
Yeah, very tough. I mean,
people don't know that.
Yeah, people really don't. I mean, it's not a huge stadium, but if they get the chanting and they chant whatever they do, the little wolf pack stuff, it kind of get loud. So
the howling and whatnot. Man. I remember when I was at UNC, we used to pipe in like wolf howls at practice to get ready for that wolf noise. So so you're going in, and obviously we're seeing the little montage here, just the return yards, the receptions, the rushing yards. How are you feeling coming into this game, knowing like, yo, I'm out here, I'm going to perform?
I felt great going into it. A lot of people don't know that my last year I was battling a turf toe.
Turf toe?
So, I was feeling pretty good, and, the weather wasn't great. It's kind of like a little overcast, so kind of felt it a little bit. But my mindset was going into it that, we needed to win.
Yeah. Look, okay, we've got your coach is going to be coming up here in a second, but real quick, first thoughts on this guy.
Who? Oh, Russell?
Yeah.
I love Russell, man. He's a great competitor. He always going to put his team his team have a chance to win the game.
Okay, now let's listen in.
You talk about taking blows and punching back. 3 touchdowns, 2 turnovers in the 4th quarter. You talk about getting it done. That's getting it done, man. I'm so proud of you. I'm almost speechless. I know that's hard for y'all to believe.
Now, I need to hear your Dabo impression. Like you heard him talk. Like you're part of when he took over that team. You've heard him talk. I need to hear you give me a little Dabo. Give me a little Dabo.
Little Dabo. I mean, you hear right there.
Come on, give me some.
We winning, guys. What are we doing? I mean, you can't drop the ball. You can't drop the ball.
Like, that's an old wide receivers coach for you right there.
Yeah, that's a receivers coach for you.
He knows you can't drop the football, man.
Yeah, you're our best player. Guys look up to you.
Oh, that's a specific CJ thing right there.
That's when he knows how to get to me.
That's how he knows how to get to you.
That's how he get to me.
All right, let's get it going. We're going to jump ahead a little bit to this moment in the first quarter now. All right, it's a 4th down for NC State. You're out there on the field. You know you're getting this punt return. I think Jacoby's next to you.
Yep.
Okay, so you're hyped.
I'm hyped.
You're ready. You're ready for that. And then this happens.
And they go do that. I mean, come on, really?
How angry does that make you?
That made me very angry. Like, right now I'm talking to the coach like, man, y'all really ain't gonna kick it to me today?
Did you tell him y'all are scared?
Nah, I ain't telling them.
You didn't tell they were scared?
I had respect for them.
You didn't think they were scared, though?
I knew they were when they kept doing them type of kicks.
All right, now this run right here I love, and this is the one I wanted to highlight because you're back at school. Everybody, they know CJ Spiller. He makes these lightning runs. They call when it was thunder and lightning.
Yep.
He's so quick to the edge. He's got that edge speed. But this run right here, you run through some tackles. What did that mean to you to prove to folks that you could run in the interior?
I mean, it meant a lot to me to show because a lot of people thought I couldn't run between the tackles. They always thought I was the edge guy. So going against a team like NC State, we knew that we was going to probably have to run between the tackles that game a lot.
Yep.
So I was just being patient, let my big guys do some work up front, and when I seen it, just tried to explode through the hole.
There we go. Now you came up a little limping. Is this part of that turf toe?
Yeah, part of the turf toe. Just got dinged up right there in the back, right there when he tackled me. So just kind of trying to let it regroup, kind of let the pain.
Let the pain let that pain subside. Those waves
go down.
Listen, brother, I've had it too, and it's
people don't understand how painful
people are like, well, it's just a toe. Like, yeah, but I tell you what, man, you can't do nothing without it. You can't do nothing with it.
Yeah, you need it.
So, by the way, in the chat, let's see what we got here. We got PST Witch Test 20. 20 is not right. We got, here we go. Bones for Life actually got it. How many touchdowns did you have 2009?
I think 21, 22.
21 or 20?
No.
Which
more.
one? I need a hard specific
22,
answer.
I think.
22 touchdowns.
I believe.
You are wrong.
I have
21.
21?
21 touchdowns.
See, that's the running back. You try to steal an extra TD.
You tried to get the extra TD on him, boy. No, you got it. So Bones for Life, you got that 21. So we got the first trivia. Their minds are working now. We're ready to rock and roll. So let's go.
Right
Fast forward. Let's get to the second quarter here. Now this is a fun play. Here we go. Let's get it going. This is a fun drive. You guys close this one out with a touchdown.
Yep.
Kyle Parker, obviously, we're going to get to him in a little bit because I think he's another interesting story about that. You guys had a lot of interesting stories on that team.
Oh, man, it was
a lot of interesting stories.
Some characters on that one.
Oh, I'm sure. So we're going to get to that. You guys pick up the first down. Now, what's happening on the sidelines here? Because they don't know what's coming. They may not remember what's coming. I know you know what's coming.
Yeah.
What's the thought process? What's going on the sidelines as you guys get ready for this play?
I mean, right now we're thinking, all right, this is our chance to hit them with the play that we've been working on all practice, all week. So it's just all about, don't give it away. Do a great job selling it.
Do a good job selling it. Okay. So you got a man in motion, obviously. Yeah. Boom.
Boom.
Nope.
Boom.
There he is.
Because we knew going into the game that
they're going to sell
be
out hard to stop
eyes
you.
On me.
Right.
So we're like, okay, let's use him as a decoy this time.
That's nice.
So.
And you got, and the best part for me is you hit hard. You come downhill, you make it, you sell it.
Yeah.
And then to make sure that you get your guy open. Now that's Jacoby Ford.
That's my counterpart. So I wanted to make sure I got to sell it good, and that was the big thing. As you can see, the defense they sold a fake, and he had great blockers on the perimeter. So and he's a world-class sprinter. So anytime he gets some daylight, it's always a chance he's gonna take it to the house.
So who was more dangerous, you or Jacoby?
We both were.
Both were?
Yeah, we both was dangerous.
Who's faster?
He faster.
Yeah?
Yeah, he got that crazy speed.
He got that track speed?
Yeah, I was just talking to some guys in the back. He got that crazy. He got that, we call it that stupid speed right there.
Yeah.
That's what he got.
I mean, he's one of your guys, right?
That's my little bro now.
Yeah.
That's my little bro. We came in together. We accomplished a lot together, but, we became brothers. So that was my road dog right there.
That's what's up, man. It's good. That's one of those things that I don't think a ton of people think about when you think about football is when you come in together, you build that relationship. Those guys become your best friends. Yeah. That's your brothers.
Yeah, it is. We both, from the state of Florida, so it made it easier.
That's great, especially when you're out there running 110s, you need somebody to
have
your
you need
back.
Somebody that can help you.
All right, here we go. Now let's get to another play. You talked about plays that you practiced, that you worked on, that you wanted to make sure that you got a lot out of. We're going to see it after this drive. Right now, you're on the sideline. Defense, we know they practiced and worked on this.
Oh, yeah, defense. I mean, we knew going into the game because I always talk to the defensive guys throughout the week. They're like, hey, this guy's mobile. We can't let him get on the outside. We want him to stay in the pocket and have to throw the football. So that was the big game. As you can see, the DNs, they rushing up the field because they didn't want him to escape because he was very dangerous.
Oh, he was super dangerous.
With his legs.
I mean, he escaped so often in ACC play. I mean, he was a nightmare for teams to play. But you see this, you see the big stop, you see them now, they're lined up to punt again.
Yep.
You're like, they can't do it again.
I'm like, they ain't going to shank it
again. They're not going to do it again.
They ain't going to do it again.
Oh, Hammer, don't hurt him.
And they do it again. And they do it again.
But this, you got to feel good about this, right?
Yeah, I mean, because now
look at the ref. Look where he's going.
Look at my man. We like, keep going. Boom.
6-yard punt.
That what that was? Wow.
So look where you are.
Man, we don't like the 18, 17-yard line.
6-yard punt. They would rather put you at the 17. Okay, now, but you're in business now, huh?
We're in business. We cooking with Chris. You know, when you get that type of field position, you go ahead and try to hit the big one.
It's all about striking to get the score, right?
And I had been warming that arm up on that sideline. I knew that play was going to get dialed up. And we got to see right there, I'm walking, I'm talking trash to the sideline.
No, you got to talk a little trash, right?
Because they had been talking all day.
Maybe that wouldn't have happened if they would have punted you to football. But instead, you got to go out and hurt them.
Yep.
You got to go out and hurt them. Xavier died with that catch.
Xavier did a great job selling it. Yep.
He had to make sure he secured it. But look, I love this view. You get the all 22.
Yep.
Watch how hard he bites, man.
Like, and we had seen this in film study.
What are you thinking when you see him bite like that?
Oh, I knew he was wide open. We had seen that in film study. And Coach just told me, he said, just do a great job selling.
What did Coach tell you? Don't miss it long?
Yeah, just don't.
Don't throw an interception? Don't miss it long?
If you mess up, you won't run again.
We got a question coming up. What question do we have right here? Okay, here we got a question coming up on screen. I want to see what this is because I'm looking forward to it. All right, Keenan Irish, did you ever not want the ball in the red zone if someone else was a better option?
I always want the ball in the red zone.
Always want the ball. There is no better option.
Yeah, there's no better option. I mean, we had Michael Palmer, tight end, but
for sure.
But I always want to try to get them touchdowns.
Okay, so speaking of touchdowns, so you threw that touchdown pass. In your career, you threw 3 passes. Yeah. You threw 2 for touchdowns. You threw 1 incompletion. Trivia question to you folks. What team was the incompletion against for C.J. Spiller? Now, you're thinking on it. We're going to let that marinate in the chat. I'm looking forward to it. Keenan Irish has another question, too. Who recruited you to Clemson?
Coach Sweeney, Coach
Sweeney?
Yeah,
That's awesome.
Yeah, he was actually the receivers coach and the recruiting coordinator before he took over as the head coach. So he was the guy that recruited one of my high school teammates, Kevin Alexander, had committed.
That's nice, man. Yeah. So that's an even longer relationship.
Yeah, I mean, we have a 12-year relationship.
That's
going
phone
on.
calls like Thursday or Friday before you go to your high school football game.
Oh yeah, them. Hey, you ready for the night? I'm ready.
You got to go get it tonight. Let's go do it. All right, let's see. We got no one in the chat that knows the answer. Do you know the answer? What was your incompletion?
Oh man, honestly, I don't know. I really don't know myself.
Georgia Tech.
Georgia Tech.
Georgia Tech.
Was it?
Yeah, man. Against the Wreck.
Against the Wreck.
There we go.
Wreck. I must have threw it away. We must didn't sell it.
Oh, yeah, you threw it away?
Yeah,
that's what it was?
You know.
I love it. All right, next up, here we go. We're going to get it rolling again. We've got, obviously, we saw your completion. We got a little bit of this guy, though.
Yeah.
Listen, we know this is the C.J. Spiller show, but we're going to show a little bit of Russell, too.
Well, I like Russell.
You guys came out hot, though. You saw the interception. We see the sack. We see a bunch of incompletions. You started the game 0 for 6. Defense is cooking. You guys got a 17-point lead.
Yep.
Do you feel safe, though?
No, you never feel safe with that guy at the quarterback. we never felt safe.
Like I mean, look at this. He puts the ball just right on his hip. He knows what he's doing, man. Like I want to ask this because I know how it feels from a defensive standpoint where you kind of feel helpless when you're watching your offense. Is it the same way on the offense? When you're just watching your defense, you're like, I can't go out there and help you? I
can't go out there and do it, especially when it's third down because, we getting ready to get the ball back and then they complete. It's like it just kills your confidence. Like, oh, man.
Yeah. So they're in the red zone now.
Yep.
And look at this play.
I mean.
Are you kidding me?
They gave us some of our own little men. They hit our cornerback with a little slug or a little slant and go route.
Yeah.
And he bid on it. And, Russell, he's the guy was phenomenal.
I loved it. Of course you had to bite on it, right? Because the thing is,
receiver did a great job.
Especially because he just completed a slant. He just completed a slant. You hit him on it again. Goodness gracious.
You can't get no more wide open than that. But
you're watching Russell. Did you know he was going to have so much NFL success?
On the sideline, you knew. He was very accurate with the ball, very poised, always thought his team had a chance to win, so you knew that can only translate over to the next level. It's
really cool to see. Next up, we're going to get to this. Okay, this is another one. We got a Michael Palmer touchdown here. You mentioned him, so this is a perfect segue. I think, listen, you're doing your homework. You're going to steal my job with it. You set up that segue right there. So, yeah, this is one of the ones, like, you're back in the game now. You're still, obviously, we know about the turf toe. You're still laboring a little bit.
Yep.
And they're loaded up. Like, you see this, and obviously watching them creep down into the box, it's starts out, and they're trying to figure out a way to get you guys stopped.
Yeah.
And look, lo and behold, they get one.
Yeah, they did a good job. I mean, that's the beauty of the sport. I mean, you're going to get them sometimes. They're going to get you on that one. They got us on that one.
It's, so what is, I just realized this. Andre Powell.
Yeah.
I played for him at UNC.
Really?
So he was your running backs coach.
Correct.
I didn't even think about that until I was watching. I was like, wait, this is 2000. Yeah, he's gone now.
Yep.
And this is before he got to Maryland.
Yep.
So you're over here. You're still just, you're just trying to manage the pain. Like, how do you talk to fans out there when it comes to managing pain? Oh, by the way, timeout. Let's talk about this. This is, I mean, look at the classic web graphics. It looks good.
I mean, that's a shout out to whoever done that website.
Oh yeah,
I mean
they did
a great job of going in and
they're working their promo hard.
Yeah. And I'm pretty sure it was our SID Tim Beret that just retired at Clemson, gave him all the information because I mean he's a guru when it comes to stats at Clemson, and
that's what's up.
They did a great job.
This is a huge one right here. So we're looking at this, and you mentioned Michael Palmer. I said that because I know we're going to get to see him score a touchdown here. Yeah. I want to get back into what I wanted to get back into is sort of that pain management. Is you want to be out there bad.
Right.
They're not your toe's not letting you get out there.
It's not letting me do it.
What are you wearing a bigger shoe? Do you have the boot that goes around the toe in there? What are you doing?
I kind of got like the little steel plate that's inside the shoe.
You got the little plate inside there?
But I mean, it's just one of those things where you're feeling the pain and you're just trying to let it just go down some before you can get
back in there and give it a little bit.
But that's why you have backups. And my guys, Andre Ellington and Jamie Harper did a great job going in there spelling me when I needed them.
Oh, we're gonna get to Jamie later too, because we got a throwback for that. Cal Parker.
Yeah.
I mean, what was it like playing with him? A guy that I think a lot of people knew. I mean, that's a great throw. I think a lot of people knew his future was in baseball. But what was it like playing with him? Because that arm talent was real.
I mean, he was ultimate competitor. You'll see him on some runs I had in my career where he's out leading, trying to cut guys, and kept his poise and just had confidence in his arms. I mean, it wasn't a throw that he didn't think he couldn't make.
I mean,
that throw right there, Michael Palmer, only Michael can catch that. I mean, you look at that. Over the defenders, Michael gets the foot down. Barely.
Barely. Barely's enough, though.
That's all you need.
Barely's enough.
But, it was great to play with KP. I mean, he's one of my guys. And like I say, he took a lot of pressure off me.
Good.
And he always had confidence. He was like, hey, we need you right here. I'm looking for you right here. So
that's what's up, man. All right, I think we got a question coming up in the chat. Let's check it out right here before we get back to a little bit more of this action. Let's see what the question is. This is a question from News 88888. Did you think about going anywhere else for college?
Yeah, I grew up an FSU fan.
Really?
So FSU was on my list, and then I grew up 25 minutes from the University of Florida. So you had those two teams in my backyard. So I'll say FSU and Florida was pretty much. And
what pulled you out?
Just the comfort level that I had at Clemson.
Didn't want to be close to home. Explain that, because I think a lot of folks, immediately they think about Florida State, or they think about Florida, or they even think about like Miami, and they think about. But what's special about Clemson as a place where you go there? And I noticed it because I know people that went to Clemson. I cover recruiting, and I know that they're in a lot of these battles that people wouldn't assume they would be in.
Right.
And explain to folks what it's like being in that town.
I mean, it's really like family, honestly. Yeah. I mean, that town, them people there, they really embraced me like one of their sons. I mean, you would have thought I had 80,000 mothers and fathers.
Right.
Because that's how they treated me. And I always tell the story that, that was the only official visit where I called back home and told my mother, hey, this is a place I think I can go for 3 or 4 years.
That's awesome.
But it was just the comfort level that I had with the coaches and the team. And I just felt like, as you know, people always told me, going on a visit, you'll know when you know. You'll know when you know. And I knew and I knew. I don't know if it was the hotel room where I was staying in, looking over the water, and that sold it.
Yep.
But I just knew that Clemson was where I needed to be.
That's awesome to hear, man. All right, we got another trivia question coming up, folks. So we got our fresh trivia. Now, this is one, I know this was going to cut you a little bit.
Oh, man.
CJ finished 6th for the Heisman in 2009. In the trivia, let me know which 2 running backs finished ahead of him. Do not tell them the running backs, but I am interested in hearing, how do you feel about the Heisman, knowing the production that you had, knowing that you were out there, you were one of the best players in college football. How do you feel about finishing 6th, not even getting the trip to New York City? That one hurt.
That hurt bad.
It hurt bad?
That hurt bad.
Do you feel like you got snubbed?
I got snubbed from going on the trip.
Yeah.
I never say,
that you got.
I never disrespect the committee or the process that, they went, because I have so much respect for the winner and Mark Ingram. But I do felt like, that I did enough and my team helped me do enough to have the chance to get invited. But I mean, that's the process that they chose to go with. I remember when Coach Sweeney and the guy Tim Beret, they sent me the text, and they was like, hey, I was actually getting ready for an exam.
Yeah.
And they're like, hey, you didn't get the invite. And they're like, don't worry about it. And they're like, just use this for motivation.
Use it for motivation.
Against Kentucky.
There you go.
But I did feel like I had that done enough, especially coming off that ACC championship game against Georgia Tech. I just knew on that plane where I was like,
this is it.
I'd have done enough. I'm going to New York. I'd have done enough. But,
there you go.
They chose to go a different route. But, I respect them, and, I congratulate, the winner and Mark Ingram, because he had a phenomenal season.
So you gave one of the answers away.
Oh.
It's okay. We had a correct answer already. The other answer, you go ahead and give it now.
I think it's probably Toby Gerhart if I had to take a chance.
Toby Gerhart is the correct answer, yes. Those are the two guys. So I look at this and certainly, shout out to, what is that, H. Mandel 218, who got the answer correct in the chat. You are not a burger boy yet, because that is for question number 5, but keep up the good work. All right, let's get to another drive here. We just saw the Michael Palmer drive. We're going to get a little more Russell Wilson in, because you guys are now up, again, you're up 17.
Yep.
He's back out there on the field doing his thing, and he really does, you get to see a little bit of that little juice that he has here.
Yeah, you do. And as you can see right there, they did a great job going into halftime, making adjustments, start getting him more on the edge, because we're getting some great pressure up the middle.
Up the middle, right.
So they was doing a great job getting him on the edge. And I don't know if we just kind of got, as a former player, you up 24/7, you kind of,
let off the gas a little bit.
The gas.
You feel comfortable?
You feel comfortable with your league, but as I go back and say, with Russell, he always believes his team has a chance.
And, I mean, come on.
And that's
how does he do that to Ricky Sapp, man?
That's Ricky Sapp. I mean, that's a 5-star guy, and
how's he do that to Ricky Sapp?
But that shows you how dangerous he was.
Yeah, I guess.
And then, my man Jeremy Kimball gets
little horse collar,
add another 15. So,
so now they're back cooking.
So now they back cooking. Now they getting momentum, gaining confidence in themselves.
Yeah, and I mean, they're in the red zone now again, and boom. I mean, you saw the stat right there: 9 possessions, 8 touchdowns.
8 touchdowns.
What kind of ball placement is that? How hard is it for a quarterback to make that throw?
I mean, that's very hard, but that takes a lot of repetitions. The quarterback and the receiver have to be on the same.
They got to know each other.
They got to know each other, and obviously he had a ton of trust in number 5 there to go up there and make that play, and obviously it's the same as that play. Hit him with another sluggo.
Yeah.
Same as that play, just on the different side.
Man.
Both touchdowns.
Yeah.
So it was something that they must have seen our corners doing during their film session.
Crashing hard on slant.
Yeah, that they can get away with.
Crashing hard on slant. So we got another viewer question coming up here. Let's see what this one is. Hopefully it's an easier screen name for me to pronounce. That's all I'm asking for, is an easier screen name for me as CJ, man. So we got one coming up right here. Here we go. Mac 15. CJ, how important, helpful was James Davis in helping your transition to college and the running back position? This is a great one. I actually was at the game day game in 2006 when Thunder and Lightning was cooking against Georgia Tech. So how helpful was James Davis?
I mean, he was very helpful. I mean, he was the guy that hosted me on my visit.
Nice.
When I went up there. And then, obviously with him having, success as a freshman All-American, him and both Reggie Mayweather kind of showed me the ropes of what it takes to be a college player. And, so they kind of just took me up under their wings and treated me like a little brother.
Sure.
So, I mean, it was great. And, our running back room was always funny. We always kept it live.
Funnier than the DB room.
Yeah, probably funnier than the DB room.
Man, nobody funnier than DBs.
Yeah, DB. Come on.
Nobody funnier than DBs.
We got y'all easily. you know, y'all just prima donnas. You want to look good in practice.
What are you talking about? Wide receivers is what you're talking about.
DBs, you want to look good in practice. You want to look good in the game.
DBs, but let's be fair. DB is probably the best looking group on the team, funniest group, smartest group.
I wouldn't say the smartest group. I'll probably say the tight end is probably the smartest guys.
Yeah, they do a lot of lineman stuff, and they do the wide. So you're right. We got it. I think we're going to get another trivia question in here right now. What are we on, the 4th trivia question? Sorry, here we go. This is a critical one because this drive is pretty big for you guys. You're up 24-14. If they can get a stop here, they can turn this into a 1-score game.
Yeah.
So this is for the trivia folks, and this is one where people have to know this game specifically. What happens on this next drive that makes NC State fans furious? They start booing. I'm pretty sure they threw some stuff. Like, what makes them furious? You got to get it before it happens. So we got to see that happen. And no NWO for life forever 69. No one's urinated on the NC State logo in midfield. No. This is a football game. What are we talking about? We're not Booger McFarland out here, okay? So you're feeling good now. Pain's kind of subsided. You had a break at halftime.
Yep.
9 carries, 54 yards. You still don't. We have no return anything on here.
None at all. Probably won't have none this game.
No return anything on this one for you. And as we get into this drive, we got the 5-yard rush. I think we're going to see you catch a pass here from Kyle Parker. I hate the shadow. Like, how hard does that bother you on the field?
On the field, actually, it really doesn't. Okay. The shadow really
doesn't bother you?
Don't bother you at all.
Yeah, so it just bothers me at home.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm more worried about myself right now.
On the field, the one that bothers you the most is really that sun.
That sun. And so the shadow helps you out a little bit. You can see.
Yeah.
You don't have to worry about it. I just going from light to dark, especially like I'm thinking about Parker if he's on that left hash, trying to throw it to the right side. Just interesting to see that one. Next up, of course, we're going to see he hits you for a pass. How important was receiving as a part of your game?
Oh, it was very important. You know, I grew up as a young boy, well, a young kid, you know, catching baseballs from my brother.
Sure.
So catching the football was vital. I knew it was going to be something that can help me take advantage and take my game to a new level.
Yep. Then we see, obviously, your boy, your road dog, Jacoby making a play. He's making a play.
And then I put my young bull in there, Andre Ellington. He going there.
There we go. That's
what
I'm
plays.
Yeah, I accidentally called him Wayne Ellington the other day, and I was like, that's the wrong person. Andre Ellington, like we saw, he went on to have a pretty good career as well.
He did.
So how does it feel at this point, like for you now, looking back at this, you guys recognize that this, or do you recognize that this is like the foundation that you guys laid for what we're seeing at Clemson now?
Yeah, I mean, guys take great pride into it.
Sure.
You know, we don't, sit around and, say cheers all the time about, the foundation, because there was guys that were before us that kind of laid it down.
Right.
But, we are very happy but what we was able to accomplish while we was there at our time.
So we got a fumble.
Oh, that's a yumble. You can't do that.
So that's a fumble.
I was down. You telling me? See, I'm telling the ref.
I see you telling the ref.
I'm telling the ref I'm down. I'm kind of telling my coaches, hey, it's on me.
We're gonna have to listen. We're gonna have to go into the truth booth here.
Yeah.
Okay. This is an honesty space.
Honesty.
We're gonna watch the replay.
Yeah.
Was your knee down? Because here's the thing that I see. I see that you guys are rushing to get to the line to snap the ball before Tom O'Brien can call a timeout.
Like the coach said, you never want to put the game into official hands. So, I mean, we sitting there, look, and then Buddy slamming down.
Yeah,
so I'm really talking. I'm like the biggest trash talker on the team.
Oh, and I love it. I love that. That's one of the more exciting things. That's so exciting. Like, you get it. You're powering through.
Look, I'm powering through. My knee down.
Is your knee down? Because I think that ball might be out.
No, let's look.
We're going to look.
Look, he's trying to call timeout.
He wants that timeout because he wants to get this under review because he knows that.
He think he knows.
So are you watching the replay in the stadium?
Yeah, I always watch the replay.
You got to watch the replay.
Yeah, you watch it.
And right now, hang on, listen. You hear they're excited because they saw the replay too.
But how can you call and challenge a play when we done ran another play?
He called the time. Okay, now let's look. Whoa. Is that ball out right now already?
No, my knee down. I mean, that's too close.
That's a tough one.
It's too close.
Folks, in the chat, let us know. In the chat, was his knee down? Was his knee down in the chat? We got to know.
Look, you can't really see. You got the defender.
No, those are two different things. I can't really. It's out.
Oh, man, it's too close right there.
It's too close.
I mean, I got to wait and see what the referee decided.
I think he might have got away with one.
Did he call? Well, let's listen.
Here we go.
The play on the stands. The Ball carrier was down.
You hear the booze?
You got the respect.
So
when you go look at the stat for this box score, it's not going to say I had a fumble.
I mean, listen. Let me tell you something. In the chat right now, we got J-Daz cards, rocks, 2 fumbled. Tim Wave, no. Flannel Expert, no. Chucktown Tiger, no, fumble, knee down because CJ is the GOAT.
See?
Man, that was out from H Mandel 218. With fumble, stop playing. It was out. What? Highway robbery.
But listen, that's probably NC State fans.
Is that what it is? Yeah, they're still bitter. They're still bitter about that one.
You got to let it go.
So you may or may not have got one over.
Yeah.
On that play right there.
I mean,
but it's good use.
As they say, sometimes you need those breaks to go your way.
Okay, now here we go. Speaking of a break go your way, breaking a tackle, and we mentioned that earlier. How important was it for you to show you could break tackles? Man gets his hands on you in the backfield, and you're still able to score.
I mean, it was very. I mean, it's part of my game. You know, guys see me, they see me as just a scat back, but to be able to break tackles with my frame of body, I mean, it's important. But you know, all the credit goes to the big guy. I mean, you see it. I mean, I'm really not even looking at this guy coming off the edge.
Right. You know you've already taken care of that one.
Yeah. The first guy, they always say you got to beat him, so I'm not even worried about him. I'm really thinking that my fullback probably was going to kick him out, but he didn't. So I just had to make him run through that tackle.
And then we see these other guys line up, and you see the blocks line up. What does that look like for you? Like, is it Tetris for you as the blocks line up, as you're weaving through them? Is it like, does it look like you're like cars, like when you're driving in traffic and you are looking for the best route to get through? What does it look like for you when you're down there on the field?
It's like driving in traffic.
Like driving in traffic?
Yeah, it's like I get another sense on the field. Like I can, like my peripheral just expand to the whole field.
So you could see, like, everyone could see here. You're seeing like back here.
Yeah, like, and that's probably one of my downfalls, because that's what the coaches used to tell me, like, you looking at too much. But I'm like, they're like, how do you even see him? Like, I just can feel it.
I can see it. I can feel it.
I can feel it. I can see him coming. So I make a cut on him, but, you know.
Okay, here we got another drive coming up. Let's get to this one. We're almost done here. I'm gonna get you out. Here we go. You guys are.
Oh,
wow,
surprise.
Yeah, we get a kick.
Wow.
It's not a kick away, but it is a kick. The ball's in the air.
That's on me right there. That's on me. I was tiptoeing, should have just hit it.
Should have hit
the edge. Yeah, that's on me. I told the kickoff return team, I charged that one to me.
Yeah. I mean, we're going to get a little C.J. Spiller highlights here, obviously, the toe. But picking through, running through traffic, the touchdown pass, of course.
Pass.
Now,
I played QB.
Say what?
I played quarterback.
You played quarterback when?
Yeah, middle school and high school.
You're a high school football quarterback.
Yeah, I played a little couple snaps. So
See, there's a difference.
I mean, it's between middle school and high school. But
you also said I played a couple snaps.
Yeah, I played a couple snaps. You know.
Because there's like Cam Akers played. The running back at Florida State right now. Yeah. He played quarterback in high school. He was a high school. Deion Kane. He was a high school quarterback.
But I mean, it's different between just knowing how to just go out there and be an athlete and do what you need to do.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what I did.
I know. Well, listen, you're very proud of your
baseball
touchdown.
guy, so I knew the release that I needed.
Shortstop. Shortstop?
In center field.
Center field?
Yeah.
I play right field. I play a little first base because I'm left-handed.
Okay.
I'm left-handed. But I got that. I had a little bit of I didn't have you speed, but I was fast. I was fast for baseball.
Yeah, that's all you need.
I was fast for baseball. I was fast for baseball. So now we're back at it, 30-17, and again, like you guys are close to pulling away, and then they get the field goal. Like it's right there where you can feel like you really have buried this team, and we're watching it all kind of happen on this drive. It's just how at this point in the game, how do you feel like you're right there on putting it away, but you just can't really. They just keep scrapping back into it.
We knew this drive right here was going to be very important because we're only up 13 points, so we knew we need to at least get either 3 points or 7 points to kind of kill their momentum or confidence that they have. Because I mean, it's still a lot. As you see, over 12 minutes left in the ball game, so a lot of game left. So we knew this drive was vital for us to pretty much seal the deal if we want to get out of there with a win. See, right here, that's me going back to seeing too much. I should have just stuck it on in there and kept it up.
Take what you can get.
But me, I'm trying to find a way out. Like in traffic, when you're in them 4-5, if you're in L.A., you're trying to find a way out. And that's what I was trying to do right there.
I feel you. So I want to get back to, you talked about just really just making the team quit.
Yep.
Oh, never mind. Let's look at this graphic. Now look at this. More total yards than Reggie Bush. Obviously, we're seeing the more kickoff return yards. What does that mean to you to be kind of in that rarefied air?
It's humbling, to be honest, because I never, dreamed about it. My goal was just to really just go to college and just try to have the best career that I can have as a young boy out of Lake Butler, Florida.
Yep.
So to be mentioned among some of the greats that played this game is humbling.
And this is the thing I think about. You got to school at 2006?
Yeah.
Reggie Bush left. He got drafted in 2006.
2006, correct.
So you're in high school watching this stuff happen.
Yes.
And did you get to go to school and do it?
Yeah. My favorite memory as a high school recruit is going to the USC Fresno State game when Reggie Bush went.
Get out. Yeah. You were at that game?
I was at that game. That was my official visit out to USC.
What?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
I'm not kidding. That was my official visit. So to go and witness that in person, it was like, wow.
That's bananas.
Yeah, it was like, wow.
We were literally upstairs. We were talking about you and Reggie Bush, and they were like, I think a lot of people remember Reggie Bush, that Fresno State game, like the behind the back.
Oh man,
we're talking about that. It was dumb, right?
It went
like
crazy.
I remember being out, and because the game it was a night game.
It was a night game.
West Coast.
Yep, West Coast.
We had a day game. We're all out for the night, and everyone just silent in the bar because Reggie. We're like, what? What?
You don't see people do that.
Never seen a football player do anything like that. That's bananas.
So I stole his move.
There we go. Okay, what's this?
We're gonna hit him with the wheel route.
There we go.
That's like 6. That's like 6 points.
So this is great. We're gonna go. Watching this is fantastic. I want to see you. I want to hear you break this down.
Yeah.
So we're gonna let's go to the breakdown. Let's go over here to our little breakdown zone.
All right.
Because I want to see you knock this out. So I'm gonna control this. If you want to draw, you can draw. For those of you that don't know, this is CJ.
Yep.
Now, what I noticed is this is the guy that's supposed to be covering you.
Right. Exactly.
Now, that's a linebacker. It's Audie Cole. He did play. He played in the NFL for 5 years.
Yeah.
He's supposed to be covering you. Now, when you see that, and who are you pointing at? You pointing at him?
I'm pointing at the linebacker. So right here we got Andre Ellington down here.
Sure.
So we just got him flexed to see what type of coverage they run.
Right, to make them show themselves.
Yeah. So obviously he's going to probably protect when he comes back in. So I'm just letting him know, hey, you probably going to have 40. I think it's 44 right here. Mm-hmm. And then just being a little actor. That's what the coach, we said, hey, be an actor. So as you roll it, I'm just pointing, letting them thinking, hey, I got you. Making them think that I'm got to stay in the backfield.
Okay. So now this is what I love. I love this view right here because now he is going in motion up here.
Yep.
You're looking at him to make sure he gets in. You're watching this guy.
I'm watching him
to see what he does in coverage.
Yep.
And then you know that this is the guy that they expect to cover you because you see the safety that's over top of the wide receiver.
Exactly.
Right?
And that's the whole mindset with this play is that we didn't want to run this particular route against a zone. We always want to do it against man.
You always want to run against man so you get that
corner,
mismatch.
obviously, like you say, the corner has Jacoby. And the safety has our slot guy, Xavier Dye. So we knew that this linebacker had to have us one-on-one.
For sure, because basically right here, this linebacker and this linebacker, they have whichever side you release to. They're playing, what is that, banjo. So here we go. Let's play it. And I'm going to slow it down a little bit. Let's play this thing. Half speed. Now.
You see the collision. I think that must have messed them up because you see the collision between these two, miscommunication. And I did a poor job. I could have sailed it more in the flat.
Sure. But because they've collided already, and he's leveling off.
He's level.
He's leveling off. There's from hash to sideline, that's a lot of real estate.
That's a lot of real estate to work with.
You can't level off like that.
No, not against a guy that has speed.
So you watch it now.
Oh, and then I seen when I turned right there.
You
didn't see those two guys,
and he's right here.
And he right. I say, oh, they'd have messed up the coverage.
Oh yeah. So
that's why I threw my hand up to KP. Hey, give it to me.
Give it to me.
Give it to me.
I'm open, baby.
Give it to me.
Let's make this happen.
And that's why I say that drive was very important to you to get 3 or 7.
Yeah, and you got 7.
And we got 7.
All right, let's get back. I want to look at this. Now look, do you see? Now do you see this?
Them the eyes right there, laser focus, trying to dissect the defense. All right, this guy, he gonna have me man to man. I know I got to beat him one-on-one.
All right, here we go. You're looking.
Just trying to do my best job of trying to be
collide.
They collide. I mean,
you know you're open.
Yeah, that's why you see that.
I saw the little hop too.
Oh, the hop right there?
The little, no, not the hop into the end zone. The hop when you realized you were open.
I mean, you like, no, don't drop it.
Yep.
But I knew I wasn't going to drop it.
Here we go. Let's get back. Let's finish this thing up now. Because basically, so now you are up big. You're up big.
Yeah.
You're up big. And speaking of big, we got the big trivia coming up here pretty soon. You are up big, and we're up big. 36-17, fourth quarter. You guys have the ball back. You can get more points.
Yep.
And speaking of get stuff, you can get the free hamburgers for a year with this trivia question. So we got our fresh trivia. CJ is one of 2 Clemson players to score a touchdown 5 different ways in his career. Can you in the chat name the other player to do it? We're checking for the answers now. Now, I don't want you to tell me the answer. No. Can you tell me the 5 ways that you scored?
What you had, punt return, kick return, passing touchdown, rushing touchdown, receiving touchdown.
There we go. No interceptions for touchdown.
No, I don't have no interceptions on my resume.
No fumble return for touchdown.
Yeah, no.
No safeties.
No safeties.
Oh, safety's not a touchdown technically, right?
I wish I would have played D. I played DB in high school, right?
Of course.
Oh, man.
That's
locked down.
Should have stuck with it.
I was, Deion Sanders.
Should have stuck with it. All right, let's go to this. Let's get to this drive here. So you're getting a break.
Oh, nice little Bob Hot play right there.
Okay, there we go. This is Jamie Harper.
Jamie Harper. I mean, that's 235 pounds running.
Moving.
And he, for all the stuff that I probably did in this game, in our running back room, we had a move of the game. And he got it. Because, I mean, he broke down. I mean, you see him break down the DB.
Well, I also saw him do something else. Drop the ball.
Yeah, he did. I mean.
What's Coach Powell like in that room?
Oh. Tim, you cannot do that.
What's he like? Look at this.
Woo, that's close.
Now this is, I don't know, is this a Clemson tradition?
Nah.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm positive. I don't think I never dropped the ball.
You didn't do it?
I might have done it, but I made sure I was in the end zone.
Well, I know somebody else that did it. Ray McLeod.
Ray cost himself a TD?
Yeah.
Oh man, Ray done cost himself.
Look at this. With the nasty move.
Nasty move. It looked good, too.
Look at him.
I mean.
Nobody's around.
Oh, the one shoe. I didn't realize the shoe came off.
He let it go. He let it go.
All that for nothing.
Let it go. He just let that thing go. I mean, who's going to be the next one? Hopefully no one.
Oh, no, nobody else ain't doing that at Clemson. If you do that, you won't be back to return again.
Folks, make sure you're getting your answers into the chat.
Wow.
No, Michael Jordan isn't the right answer. Well, we got Ben Boulware as an answer.
Ben Boulware.
We got DeAndre Hopkins. Someone says Dwayne Allen. We've also got a Hunter Renfrow answer. So far, no right answers.
Nobody want no free burgers. Huh?
Nobody wants the free burgers yet.
Wow.
They reversed the call. They reversed the touchdown call against Ray. Took it back from him.
Yep.
I mean, that's tough, right?
That's tough when you done did all that work. You and your other guys out there, the punt return team, and to have them say, nope, it didn't count.
So I'm gonna give you guys a hint for the trivia. The answer for the trivia is also playing in this football game.
Okay.
I was also playing this football game. So this is it. This is the game now.
This is the game, man.
We're wrapped. We're wrapped.
We up 23 seconds. We finna just take a knee. You see, I done took my gloves off.
Yeah. That means it's completely over.
That means completely over.
Gloves off.
Nice day at the job.
Good day at the office.
Yep. So you
threw a touchdown pass. You're 1 for 1 for 17 yards passing.
Yeah.
1 touchdown.
And it's the funny thing is, me and Russell, when I went to Seattle, we always joke about this game.
Yes.
He was like, man, how did you do that? I'm like, I just didn't like y'all.
There we go. Yeah, and I don't think people realize that this is kind of a little bit of a rivalry, right?
Yeah, it's a Textile Bowl.
Yep.
So you get a trophy. You win this game. So we took pride into that. We want that trophy.
Took that trophy home.
Yeah, and then, you got the fans out there supporting the movement. They try to support the movement, but I guess the Heisman Committee wasn't buying it.
Yeah.
I'm still bitter about it now.
Yeah, I understand. I get it.
As you can see, I'm still bitter about that Heisman.
I'm checking the chat. Ellington, no, not the right answer. Man.
Wow, they can't get it.
They can't get it. It's too tough. Let me ask my producer, should I be giving them the answer and nobody gets the free hamburgers?
Nobody get.
We're going to save them up? Somebody's going to double up next in 2 weeks with Frank Beamer?
They don't want these burgers. I mean, these Wendy's.
Uh-oh. Here we go. Get Tiger Bit with the correct answer. Someone said Sammy Watkins. That is not correct. The correct answer is Jacoby Ford.
Jacoby Ford.
Jacoby Ford.
Why would they say Sammy? Sammy wasn't there when everybody thinks Sammy played with me.
Yeah,
he did.
He did. I know he
came
did.
after I left.
This is the final play of the game. No gloves.
No gloves.
You did put your mouthpiece in.
I did. I don't know why I put it in.
You did put your mouthpiece in.
I knew they weren't going to kick it to me. I mean, I really don't understand why they did an onside kick. I mean, you down 20 points with 3 seconds. I mean,
they got to look. That's Tob, man. He got to look like he's trying till the end, right?
Yeah. I mean, but I always respected Coach because I think he was at Boston College early on.
He was at
when we
BC.
played, so we always had them battles up there. And then
100%.
for him to go to NC State, you know, that battle just continued. But I think that's kind of why I kind of took the frustration out because Matt Ryan killed my ACC chance.
Ooh, man, yeah.
I think he was the head coach, so.
That's tough.
Yeah,
that's tough. All right, CJ, thank you so much. Dude, this has been fun.
It's been awesome.
Great to walk down memory lane with you, man. Some good information there. Obviously saw you get fired up about the Heisman. Saw you get heated up about some of those runs, too. Get excited about those things. I know you take pride in your passing game.
Yeah.
Folks, coming up on November 8th, we've actually got Frank Beamer. He's going to be sitting in this chair. We're going to be reviewing his last game, the Virginia versus Virginia Tech game from 2015. It's going to be another fresh look on films presented by Wendy's coming up. It's going to be great, so make sure you get in on Twitch. We're going to have some fun.